So, hi YouTube, this is going to be an update for the 1st of February 2018. I had a losing day today, two stock outs, which totaled $99.60 down. So I'm going to leave it there for today. That was like 3 hours, 3.5 hours or something like that. I believe it was 3.5 hours in total. And I'm dead tired. I was going to try and edit in the live trades, but I just don't have the energy. And in fact, my goal coming into this week, I had 3 points to consider. The first was to have energy and sleep, well, sleep for energy, so that I could be aggressive enough in taking the trades with conviction, and also energized enough to be able to stick to the plan and not go on tilt. So that was the first thing. Number one, energy, sleep and energy. Two was to be present. And to be present and energized, I need to get to bed on time. So I get enough sleep and I can be energized enough to also get there on time. And then the third thing was to be patient with 6B. Because I've noticed that being patient with the entries and patient with the exits tends to bear fruit in 6B. So those 3 points considered, let's go over the trades today. 6C was the first one, and this has become a problem now because I'm sure when I go back over the last month of trades in the live account, I'm going to see too high of a percentage of the stop outs looking something like this. So very close to being stopped to the tick, and then boom, dropped. I was going to weave in the live trade so that you could see exactly what I was saying and forecasting, but you'll just have to take my word for it and know that 14.5, as you can see here, was the target. I did have 9 as a target, but I was going to defend heavily at 14.5, so I don't know what I would have got. I imagine when we got to 14.5, I would have moved to at least 17, if not 16.5. So from 31.5 to 16.5 is 15 ticks for 4 risk, or 150 potential gain there for 40 risk. But as you can see, we got stopped at the high. And I know I'm going to do a study for the month review in the next day or 2 or 3, whenever I have the energy to do so for January. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to find way too high of a number of stop outs looking like this, and so we're going to have to remedy this somehow, or weave a way in, even if it's just simply when you find the trigger, put the limit order 2.5 ticks above the entry. I'd rather not do something like that because it's building onto a method. It's taking a method and then adding on pips rather than making the method all inclusive, and so you get the trigger where it needs to be. But if push comes to shove, I'll try that as a simple workaround, see what would have happened statistically had I have done something similar to that. Because currently the total for the month is down 200-ish, $210 after commissions on 6C, with, as I said, a lot of them looking like this. So that's that. Then 6B, we had, this is where my patience went out the window. I really had no business getting in this trade. Again, I wanted to show it live, but I'll just explain here that I was considering this candle here, but I know that I needed a retest before potentially getting up to 304 here, and the retest never came. But because I was considering the entry and I quote missed it, end quote, it went in favor, and I thought, okay, better put in this order now. And so I traded a pass that never even occurred, if that makes any sense. The trigger wasn't a true trigger, but because it was going in favor, that lured me into a bad setup. So that's something that can happen, occasionally happens to me if I'm really tired, hence the reason why I want to avoid that by getting sleep. So yeah, got in the trade, stubbornly held, and there was also the opportunity to go short here, which I couldn't see because I was blinded by my market position looking for the long. I don't know if I would have anyway taken this short, but I definitely shouldn't have taken this long. And if I did, which I shouldn't, I should have been out here. So there are two mistakes, one built on the other. If I had committed the first mistake of getting in this trade, I should have definitely got out here for 10 pips for my 8 risk. But how the day should have gone, as unencouraging as it is, if that's even a word, it's not very encouraging. But today is just one day. Today should have just been a stop out on 6C over here, which is fine as per the current rules, and then a complete ignoring of this. And if you wanted to take a trade, it should have been this short right here. So those are the trades I took today. Those are the mistakes. It's got a lot to do with the energy, as I said, the sleep. I'm dead tired. But it's also got a lot to do with YouTube videos that I've been editing. They take a long time to edit, and I enjoy doing it and sharing with you all, but it's just taken too much. I crashed. I did Monday, Tuesday, then Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning, I crashed. And in fact, yesterday, I didn't even take one trade. I couldn't trade. I slept till late, was in a bit of a daze all day, like a comatose state, and I've got up today, haven't slept well last night as well. So this is something I really have to correct before diving into trading. And the other thing I wanted to mention as well is it also has something to do with an interaction I had yesterday with our future landlord and landlady here in Italy. And without going into detail, just in case they're watching, because I did show them my YouTube channel yesterday, but regardless, I won't mention their name, but needless to say, there was some conflict in terms of cultural, the way people behave and talk, and it just didn't sit well with me at all, and I didn't say anything. So this creates unrest inside. You regret, and so you try to go back and fix what you didn't fix back then, or do what you didn't do back then in a future. And this is exactly what happened here on the 6B trade. I really had no business being in this trade. So that's a lesson for me. That tends to happen more often when I'm tired. And so we can help fight against these outside influences just simply by getting enough sleep. So that's going to be my motto: sleep more. If I'm not well rested, I'm just going to avoid trading as I did yesterday. So I probably saved myself something, or whether I would have gained or lost yesterday is irrelevant. I saved myself the conflict of going in tired. I didn't do that today. I'll endeavor to do that tomorrow. So I'm going to throw this video out there raw, I think, because I'm going to give myself a break. Oh, the other thing, I'm going to scale back on the videos just so that I can focus on the trading. Maybe I'll do one a week, and I'll show my best trade of the week and worst trade of the week, and do a little recap kind of video. Keep it short and sweet, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. The best trade, the worst trade, and a brief recap of the week and what I managed to make or lose. So I'll do that. That way I can keep the quality of the videos high and not spoil my own trading. So I'll just throw this one out there raw, and then I will take a little hiatus and get myself back energized and in line with what I need to do. But I will be back. I will keep you all posted. So take care. Hope you have a good rest of the trading week, and I'll catch you all in the next video in the not too distant future. Bye for now.